Hey guys, what is going on? Joel here, and welcome to Back in the Day, and welcome to a video that I really didn't want to have to make. Now, bear in mind, I didn't have to make this video. I really didn't. But I feel like my hand has been forced a little bit. And I take issue, and I want to call out the elitists and the gamekeepers within the retro collecting community. You know, it's in the collecting community in general, but it's really, really prevalent within the retro community, because I'm really getting fucking pissed off about this. So let me set this up for you. Let me tell you how this happened. So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting up on my little soapbox here, and I understand this. This isn't going to do anything. And I shouldn't be upset about this. I really shouldn't, but I am. So obviously, you guys have seen my video of the unboxing, the package that Sean had sent me, Retro Reminiscence, of my complete in box Super Nintendo. Very happy. I was very pleased with that. So I belong to the R game collecting community on Reddit. Now I understand that 9 times out of 10, Reddit is just an absolute shit pile of people getting into pissing contests. But by and large, the R collecting community has been, pretty good. I've made other posts there with recent pickups, things like that. So with this, it was no different. Now I had titled the caption of my post, Holy Grail item acquired, much in the same fashion that I did with my video yesterday. So, by and large, most of the responses to the post were very positive. Hey, congratulations, that's really awesome, that's a nice looking system. There are, however, those few people, and they are very, few and far between, but when they rear their ugly heads, God, do they rear their ugly heads, who had to point out that a complete in box Super Nintendo is not a Holy Grail item. No, that is something that apparently to them is reserved for something like a Little Samson or a Panzer Dragoon or a Nintendo World Championship card, stadium events. And this is what royally pisses me off, is because you've got these gatekeepers, these people who have this fucking idea in their heads that if it does not fit into their little mold of what game collecting needs to be and what game collecting should be, then you're not part of their exclusive little club. There are different facets to game collecting. There are people who collect complete in box games, such as myself. There are people who collect complete in box and loose cartridges. There's people that collect just loose cartridges. Is one better than the other? No, there is not. And I'm sorry, but who the fuck made you people arbiters of all that is collecting? Really? Who did? Who put you in charge? The shit royally, it does. It fucking chaps my ass. And I was trying to go PG on this, but you know what? It's not happening. It's not. And I don't know why this is bothering me. You've got assholes in every aspect of, whether it's collecting or politics or just things in general. You've got people that are dicks. And this is obviously going to be no different. But I don't know where these people get off thinking that they're the ones that set the rules, and if you don't abide by the rules that they set forth, then you're not a real collector. I had this guy literally who was like, a Holy Grail item is not a complete in box Super Nintendo. This is what a Holy Grail item is. And I'm like, look, to me, I'm sorry, but I thought a Holy Grail item was anything that, was in your collection that was that eluded you, or that you had to spend a lot of money on. Everybody's Holy Grail item is different. Just because it's something that's fucking rare and not everybody has. If we applied that fucking mentality to everything, then going down to my local fucking car dealership, buying a fucking brand new Corvette that's $80,000, well, that's not a Holy Grail item because it's not rare. Well, no, if I can't fucking afford it, it's a Grail item to me. God. And then somebody else on there had posted that, that I got played because they're only worth, a complete in box Super Nintendo is only worth $100 and $150 tops if you're looking at different variants. Any more than that, and I got played. And I shouldn't feed fucking people like this, but it was like, this is where my sarcasm and my, I'll cut you down intellectually comes into play. So, I simply went by Cartridges Galore. I've mentioned that store numerous times. 8 months ago, they had a complete in box Super Nintendo. Not even in the condition that mine is. Okay? Much worse shape. Actually, the UPC code on the back had been cut out. There's a big fucking hole in the back. They were asking $199 for it. You look on price charting. You know, price charting has them listed somewhere between like $350 and $399. eBay, all the completed listings are anywhere between $300 all the way up to $8 for a completed listing. That was just in the last like 2 to 3 days. You know, so I said, okay, well, gee, that's what this is, but if you say that it's only worth $150, well, then that must be true. Oh my God, fucking people, literally. Like, you people have nothing fucking better to do with your time than to sit there and... What happened to just being able to look at somebody's, you know, somebody's collection and be like, hey, nice find. Great for you. No, you've got to fucking gatekeep and act like you're the ones that hold the keys to collecting. If you got... And I told the guy, I was like, dude, if you got you know, got a Super Nintendo complete in box for $100, that's an awesome find. And literally, that was his response was, no, that's what it goes for. You know what, you people, fuck you. Fuck you on the horse you rode in on. That's all I have to say about this. God. Like, come on, people. I swear, stupidity should be painful. It really should. And all I can really only attribute it to, it's just this elitist jackass mentality. You know? I mean, to paraphrase George Carlin, it's, you know, it's an exclusive club and you ain't getting in. God. I never realized that there were rules for game collecting. I mean, I wish somebody could have explained that to me. And like I said, I'm going off on literally out of you know, 90-some comments on it. There were two or three of people, you know, with disparaging comments. And I shouldn't let that bother me, and I don't, you know. It's the mentality behind it. I mean, by and large, there were other people that were like, you know, hey, if this is your holy grail item, then this is your holy grail item. And, you know, you got this dipshit who's like, we need to stop this kumbaya bullshit of as long as it's for you. He's like, that's not what the term is. Oh, my God. You know. But, you know, I guess that's all I have to say about that. You know, at the end of the day, it boils down to, I mean, look, I mean, you know, if a copy of Duck Hunt is your holy grail item, then that's your holy grail item. A holy grail item, you know, personally, is what you can't afford. Something that you want for your collection, but it just always seems out of reach, and you finally get it. Bam, I got my holy grail item. Doesn't have to be something that's ultra rare. It be something to be ultra fucking common, but you just can't seem to get a hold of it. I mean, God, my Super Nintendo. You know why it was a holy grail item to me? Because, I mean, I could have very easily bought one that was in way worse shape, but it didn't meet my standards. It has to meet my standards to be a holy grail item. My personal standards. So anyways, I'm glad you guys sat around for my little fucking going off rant. Because that's basically what it is. Just me going off on these gatekeeper asshole elitists that seem to feel that they set the rules on game collecting. Here's a newsflash for you guys, though. You don't set the rules. You might think that you do. There's more of us than there are you. You can make your little rules, and you can have your little echo chambers of what you fucking think collecting is, but at the end of the day, you're no fucking better than we are. You're not. You might think you are, but you're not. You still fucking sit down to shit the same way the rest of us do. You're not fucking special. So what, there's a secret handshake because you've got a fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day complete in box, or because you have a fucking copy of Stadium Events? Like, you're part of this exclusive club? If you got a copy of Stadium Events, hey, that's great. That's for you, not for me. But does that mean that you're fucking better than me? It means you look at my collection and go, well, your collection's shit because you don't have Stadium Events, or you don't have Little Samson, or you don't have Conker's Bad Fur Day, or... You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening to my rant and going off. My next video will be more contained. It'll be my collections update video, or maybe I'll unbox the Super Nintendo and we can see all the contents that are inside of it. So, until the next video, guys, thank you so much for watching. And for those of you that are the elitist gatekeeper jackasses, eat shit. Have a nice day.